Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to your daily update and a new video right here. Dare I say emergency update, and I'll tell you why in a moment. On Aster, we're back again, all right? And I'm very happy to announce that if you watched my video yesterday, you were 100% prepared for this. Yesterday when I made the video, I think the price was right here. And what I said is that I thought we were starting a new uptrend, and that normally when you start a new uptrend after a structure like this, I won't explain it in detail again. I did so in a video. So if you're interested in that, I mean, it's a pattern you see quite often, it's very useful to recognize. But usually when you start a new uptrend and you get to a local top like this, after the price action like this before, then usually we get some sort of consolidation. Some would call this some sort of a cup, and then a continuation higher. That's what I said in the video, that I thought that was most likely, and that's what we're doing right now. Now, my final price target in the video was right here between 2.45 and 2.5. That is still my final price target. And what I said in that video, and that's also why this is an emergency update, is that was going to be the top, at least for some time, a local top. And I still do believe that. And I'll tell you why in this video. But first of all, at this point of time, Aster is still doing great. All right, the TVL is $1.8 billion right now on their protocol. The revenue right now is $200 million annualized. So that's great. I mean, it's nowhere near enough to justify the valuation that they have right now. They have a fully diluted valuation of about $18 billion, which is much more than the revenue they've made. And they haven't even made this. I mean, this is annualized, right? So this is not what they've made. This is what they've made in the last month times 12. But still great, right? So fundamentals are still great. At this point of time, there's also still quite a lot of momentum. This morning we got new momentum. We were able to break out above this local resistance level at 2.1, 2.05. So I do think, based on those fundamentals and based on the short-term technicals, that we will be able to get continuation into 2.4 and 2.5, which is my last price target. And I'll tell you why I think it's most likely that's going to be a top. And when I say that's a top, you should know that 2.47 is the main area I'm looking for, but it's the area around that is going to be my top area, right? I mean, very often when a coin has a lot of hype and a lot of momentum, like Aster has and has had, usually it spikes a little bit higher when it tops out. So be aware of that. And this is also definitely not a short call. But no, I mean, there's a couple of reasons why I think that's going to be at least a local top for some time. First of all, psychological resistance level 2.5, and it seems to respect these psychological levels. 1.5 was respected, $2 was respected. $1 was, or at least the area was respected as well. We have the 1.618 fib there of a very relevant fib retracement before. And outside of that, once we actually reach that resistance level, we're going to form a massive bearish divergence, right? If you take a look at the volume right here, if you take a look at the RSI, it's most likely that we're going to form a divergence there. So those are three reasons. And then outside of that, I think also in terms of timing, Aster has already drawn a lot of liquidity and has already drawn a lot of this sentiment for a long period of time, right? So short term, I'm still bullish on Aster. I do think we're going to rally higher, and this can lead to a pretty major blow off top, right? So we can actually spike up. But after that, I do expect a local top and a pullback, at least back down into 2.1 and $2. And those are my thoughts, and I will definitely keep you updated on this at least tomorrow, but whenever necessary. So let me know if you're interested in more Aster updates down in the comments, or make sure to join the Telegram or the Discord for free and tell me in there. It's a little bit easier for me to respond. But those are my thoughts for now. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.